On Resolve Problem segment tonight, the increasing problems with bears. 11-year-old Samuel Ives was camping in Utah's American Fork Canyon with his family when he was dragged from his tent, killed by a black bear, which had bothered other people in the canyon earlier. Bear was subsequently killed by wildlife officials, and the attack happened with such speed, the boy was gone before his family could do anything. Today, Samuel's grandfather said this.
We're still in shock about this tragedy. It's difficult to comprehend and to come into terms with. It's been like a surreal nightmare. The violent way in which he was taken away is a sorrow that may never heal.
Joining us now from Ottawa, Canada, is Dave Salmoni, host on Animal Planet. 10 years ago, there weren't nearly as many bears in North America as there are now because of conservation and other things. And you know, in New Jersey, right across the river, we got them hitchhiking on the turnpike over there. In fact, we were just talking about The Sopranos. There was an episode where a bear went to Sopranos' backyard. So I'm assuming that the danger from bears is heightened in North America because of their very number.
You know what? The danger isn't so much in the fact that there's more bears. It's that there's more bear and human interactions. These bears are now being habituated to people. There are bears that aren't as afraid of people as there used to be, and they're finding us as a huge source of food. It's a matter of finding more food in urban areas than they're finding out in the bush, or at least better caches
but that's
of food,
inevitable.
like in dumps.
That's inevitable in North America, in Canada, and the United States. When you have so many more bears, they're going to be around people. And people have to eat, and then, you know, come on. But my question is...
Yeah, but that's a matter of now trying to fix the problem and fix what you have to find these sources of food and then manage them so that the bears can't get at them, so they can get back to a natural state of eating.
Okay, but look, that's an idealistic view. My job here is to warn people that I think there's a heightened danger from this. I think we're going to see more and more of this kind of stuff going on. Am I wrong?
I think that you're wrong in that bears don't cause a big problem if you're avoiding them in the right manners. Like I say, bears aren't coming there going after people. These bears are going after food. And if you manage that problem in that, you know, having bear-safe bins, having bear-safe dumps, finding out what it is that's attracting these bears and avoiding those situations, and also informing people on what to do in bear areas.
Okay, but the Ives family said they didn't have any food, all right, and this bear, this was an amazing situation. This bear cut through the tent, grabbed an 11-year-old boy in the sleeping bag, took the bag and the boy in such speed, because bears, as you know, they're not quiet, all right, got him out of the campsite before the family could react. I mean, that's amazing to me.
Well, it is a heartbreaking story, and it really is a tragedy. But as I said, with these bears learning how to live around people, they're learning that people are dangerous. We're far more dangerous to them than they are to us.
This bear went to the campsite, cut through the tent to get the boy. The boy was no threat to this bear. The boy was asleep.
And that's a learned behavior. Yeah, but the bear doesn't know that. The bear thinks people are scary. So they've learned to be silent. I've been tracking bears in the bush at times and known there's a bear within 6 feet of me and not been able to see it.
Okay, but I don't understand why the bear, if the family was asleep, didn't have any food in the campsite, why does the bear bother to go into the tent and get the boy? Why? The bear can just go around the campsite. Can avoid the
I don't imagine
people.
that bear was doing that. I don't believe that the bear was going in after the boy. That's not how bears act. They don't just sort of open up a tent and say, let's hope something's in here.
That's what the family says.
Yeah, but the bear probably went in scavenging for food. Whether there was or wasn't food in there, I don't know, okay, but obviously the reports say there wasn't. But what's happening is this bear has recognized if it lives around a camping area, and as we say, we know it was around a camping area earlier.
I think you just hit it.
It now knows. Yeah, it now knows that people mean food. It probably grew up around there.
Listen to me here. Listen to the city boy, okay? I'm the city boy.
I'm listening to you.
All right, look.
I promise.
If we have an exploding population of bears and they associate human beings with food, as they do, then you're going to have more bears going after people, Dave.
No, see, there's nothing that proves that. There is no proof of anywhere around. In fact, there's great studies done by a guy named Dr. Lynn Rogers, who's a big black bear scientist in Minnesota, and he's shown that a bear that is habituated to people and losing its fear of people have no proof of actually becoming aggressive towards people.
Well, something
and this bear
happened here.
probably got into this tent and got scared. It gets in, it gets confined, and then this kid wakes up, screams or yells or moves, looking for food. It's now recognized that people are sources of food.
I think people have got to be camping, particularly out west and here in the east, in the Adirondacks, places like that. They got to be really, really careful now because I think this problem is going to get worse. Dave, always a pleasure. Thanks very much.